Q4C Extras, I'm going to show you guys a build for Embermount Volcano. This is an XP build, and all you need for it is a monk with at least 2k range. I'd recommend 2.5k aura range. 4 level 78 characters, and an EV. Oh, and harpoons. Your harpoons need to have around 15k in their damage, otherwise you're going to have a little bit of a difficult time with this build. Place down a slow aura and a weakened aura, just like I did there, and then place down 2 sets of reflectors at each crystal. Something like that, something like that. They don't need to be super precise, especially now with the DU, but the moment that you're done placing these down, you can jump in on your other characters and control G. So for these other characters, set them on opposite sides of the crystal down here, and bazoom. That is the whole build. Let me show you guys the stats and explain a couple of things. So the reason we don't use an electric aura is because it doesn't increase your damage by that much, and mainly that means that your monk isn't going to be getting a 1.5 times XP bonus for her, because electric auras will deal damage, which means that you're not dealing exclusively hero damage. Additional info. Sometimes your EV will not get a full 9 million experience for doing this map. And the reason that will happen is because her reflector beam reflected an archer projectile or some other projectile, hit an enemy, and therefore she did not do exclusively hero damage. Stats otherwise. Build gives you 4.5 million experience per minute, which is including every amount of time, like restarting, build time, all that stuff. Which means that from a level 78 character, you can get to level 93, which is when you can equip ultimate Alt 93, yes, Alt 93 items in about 2 hours. So from 78 to 93 in give or take 2 hours, if you're doing this consistently. This is not more XP per minute than doing, doing campaign of, I want to say Karathiki, it's not Karathiki, of Tinker's Lab on Nightmare Hardcore, but you don't need to have as high stats. You don't need to have a tower boost going, which means you can level 3 characters at once. Though the downside is you're not going to get that end of map reward for your Squire or for your Huntress. So yeah, I would probably recommend farming this over Embermount, at least with my build. But if you just want XP, then that's the way to go. As for Quest for Completion itself, I have finished campaign for Infested Ruins. I have finished survival almost. I'm having a lot of difficulty post wave 30. My goal is to get to wave 35 without too much difficulty. So yeah, I'm gonna test out a few more builds. Hopefully I can do that. But no matter what, the next Quest for Completion episode is going to be up tomorrow. I'm going to include Infested Ruins campaign, survival, and if I can, I'll show Tinker's Lab the easy tower boost strat for this. And definitely I will show off that build that you guys saw for Embermount, and a build for Embermount Volcano that does not require having harpoon pets. One that requires having just stats. But yeah, that's it for the build. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are able to follow very easily. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Quest for Completion tomorrow.